This is the interior car's got right now. Doesn't look too bad, a little weather worn and stuff, but it's gonna look good once it's all painted, that's for sure. Gonna miss it, but definitely look forward to having a custom one that's what's so cool about Fieros. Hey, they're so customizable. Like every person I meet just kind of has it done their own little way, and there's just so many options. And I don't know, it's a really fun project car. I'm definitely enjoying it. But yeah, just wanted to make sure I had the old what it looked like before it was painted video for sure. While you're waiting for your primer to drive, you can sit there and rev your engine. I got my interior parts out right now. Ripped them all out of the car. Just wash them with soapy water for now. And then I'm going to go talk to the paint shop and find out what I should use first. Cause some guys said acetone because it kind of melts it apparently, so it makes it stick better. But the other guys said don't do that. So I'm just going to ask the paint shop. I go buy some paint, prime it, do like a couple coats of primer, 3 probably, and just leave it overnight to really set. And then tomorrow I'll just slowly paint it all day because everybody kept saying the more coats the better. So yeah, man, why not? Don't want to do it twice, right? So just do it a little bit better the first time. I always try to make sure I dry everything with a cloth too. That way if there's any dirt still on it that like you didn't get in the water when you're drying it, you'll get it. Instead of letting it drip dry, because then the dirt just dries right back onto it, so washing it was really pointless. So just like a nice cotton. I'm just using a t-shirt because it was sitting right there and I didn't feel like going all the way upstairs for like a lint-free one or whatever, but hopefully this is fine. Okay, so I just got back from Canadian Tire. This is what I came back with. I got some grease and wax remover to go over it first with. Lots of guys said try the acetone, and this one contains acetone, I believe. Yeah, warning contains acetone. I went the Dupi color one just because most of it was Dupi color, and lots of people said the vinyl and fabric ones were really good, so I got those. But after the acetone, I got a adhesion promoter I'm going to try. Dupi color as well. This might be the Achilles heel. This is like some no-name primer, but it says it's for plastic, and it was 1/3 the price, so I'll try it. I don't know if you always need a primer if you use adhesion promoter, but I'm just going to try it. Just the further down I can get that natural color, the less likely it's going to come out. I got my vinyl and fabric white and black, which is the colors I'm going to do my interior. Other than the fabric's already blue. And then I got a Dupi color clear coat as well to go on top. So yeah, I'll try this out, let you know how it works. Got my adhesion promoter on there and first layer of primer. This is the back side of everything. Just got to do both sides to get all the different angles and stuff. Make sure you don't miss any spots. Do a bunch of coats. I might even do like 3 coats of primer on each side just because I don't ever want to have to do this again. And then I'll just tons of coats of paint really. But yeah, I'm just waiting for it to dry right now. I use the acetone to clean it first. It's really cool. It actually like melts the plastic a little bit. And yeah, it's really cool because if you've got scratches on the plastic, you can use acetone and just smooth the scratches right out and get rid of them. So it actually, I don't know, I had a few scratches, now it looks a lot better, so I definitely recommend it so far. Just gonna glue some stuff before I paint it, and then cover it up with the paint and primer and everything. Not really sure what color I'm going to paint this. I got 2 though, so I might actually try and cut the corner off my other one and then glue it to this one and then paint over it. Maybe do it black or blue or something. The interior is mostly going to be white, so come up with something. Just try and fix that up so it doesn't have an ugly corner like that. I'm using this LePage Ultra Gel. It's way easier to use. You just put it right on there. You just make a little bead and it stays in place really nice, and then you just compress the 2 pieces together. Make sure when you press them together you don't slide it this way because you'll knock your glue off. Make sure that you kind of spread them apart and then press them together, if that makes sense. There. As you can see, I glued it. It's holding together, but I'm gonna cut a piece out of this broken piece of plastic and glue it to the back and just increase the rigidity of it. Just kind of like having a cast on one side, I guess, just because it's pretty fragile with just glue. Just doing the least fun parts of painting, doing my taping, just using the green painter's tape. This part popped up. Just got hot glue gun it down. Use a piece of hardwood and some clamps just to keep it sucked tight while it sets. I don't know if this will work or not, but one way to find out. Looks like shit right now. Yeah, I just clamped it down like that with a piece of hardwood after I filled all behind in with the hot glue. So just let it sit there for a bit. See how she holds. If not, move on to the next attempt. Right here, I've been pulling this back and sneaking some glue in behind it too, just to help hold it there so the sun doesn't warp it again. Just come loose over time. This car's like, I don't know, 32 years old, so a little wear and tear is expected. I'm gonna try and glue this one as well. I got two of these. I painted the other one already and I forgot to glue it first, so I have a feeling that when I try to glue it and fix it, I'll just get it dirty, so I may as well just get this one ready to paint and have a backup one. White interior might not be the smartest thing I've ever done, but I really want to see it, and sometimes you get something in your head and you just want to see it in real life. As I attempt doing this and gluing these, I quickly remember why my parents took away the hot glue gun when I was a child. That side really needs to be glued. Just hoping this side holds. I'm gonna have to scrape some away from those screw holes, it looks like, but hopefully it holds. Clean it up a bit better. It's holding pretty good. It said online that the hot glue is supposed to dry in like a minute or two, but I left mine clamped on there for probably 2 hours. I gotta do it just a bit more down here, it looks like, but it's actually holding way better. When I tried to take the clamps off after a little while, it started to pop back, but a couple hours of keeping it clamped on there seems to have really helped it up here a bit. This is where I glued that piece on this one piece here. So on the back side, I'm gonna glue this piece of metal to it like this so that it's stronger on the back and it just gives it a bit of rigidity, because it's just gluing along the end like that. It's not the strongest hold in the world, and we don't want to put anything on this side because this is the side people see, so hopefully we'll be able to cover that up with paint. You won't even be able to see the crack anymore, and it'll still be strong. So just glued that like that. I think it should clear everything. I'm gonna have to check again, but you know, definitely want it to be strong, just not break right away. This is my Volkswagen inspired kitchen I made. Anyway, the side that I glued on here, it's a lot straighter than it used to be. Like, this was the bad side. Now it's pretty straight. It's not perfect, but this side actually I'm going to glue now because this was the good side, but now this side's bugging me because the other side looks better. Funny how that works that way, hey? I haven't really been counting coats of paint. I just kind of go until I like the color. I'm trying to get it whiter than the first lifeboat from the Titanic. But I think I'm at about 6 coats so far. And then just I like to paint the backs too, just because like when you look through the vents on the speakers and things, you can see back there sometimes. I don't want them to see the tan. If you can see through the holes on the heater or something, it's nice if it's white on both sides. I don't know, that's just me. Gonna prime some of the black stuff. A few things I'm gonna be painting black. I'm painting by my Fiero. I normally wouldn't do this, but I'm gonna paint the whole Fiero like professionally next summer. So if this was any other vehicle, I wouldn't want it parked next to me while I'm priming stuff, because the dust falls on it, and yeah, I don't know. I'm not an idiot. It's just that's why it's parked there. There's the other Fiero. If you're gonna paint outside, to try and do it in the fall or spring, because there's just less bugs, and if it's pretty windy, it's usually not a good idea. It'll blow your paint, and it can blow dirt and stuff onto your pieces or whatever you're painting, kind of wreck them. Here's the first 7 pieces. They turned out pretty good. I still gotta glue that one a bit, but I got the other one I might just paint and glue it first because I'm kind of scared when I go back and glue it now I might mark it up or something. But so far it's looking pretty good. I'll keep posting progress as I make it. Got some other colors I gotta paint now though, but there's the white. And that it said on the top coat that it's 7 days to cure properly, so I'm just gonna leave these here for as long as I can. No point rushing it and marking them up. Gotta take the day off from painting because it snowed. But it's supposed to be like plus 16 tomorrow, so we'll paint again tomorrow. But that's Canada. Got a few coats on today. Try to do some more tomorrow. I started trying to fill in a crack that I wasn't going to try and fill in, but now it's really bothering me, so I'm trying to fill in with Mod Podge at the moment. So we'll see if that works or not, but did a few coats. I'm going to do a lot of coats on this, probably like 12. Starting on some of my black. This is the first coat of black. Do really thin coats. Just lots of them looks better than just putting a ton on all at once, because then you can get runs and stuff. So I just like lots of thin coats, and you can get them thicker as you go, kinda. Yeah, but starting with the black. So I was using the hot glue before, and it kind of worked, but Gorilla Glue, much better. And I used some super glue too. Kind of like different parts of the dash, different glues worked better, but this Gorilla Glue stuff is awesome. If your dash is starting to peel from the sun and stuff, I highly suggest you grab a bottle and tuck it in underneath. And I just clamped it down with some boards. I made like a nice sandwich and just left it for like, I think I did 24 hours. You don't need anywhere near that, but I just, you know, just to be safe. Don't want to rush, but Gorilla Glue. So I have done about 10 coats now, and it's starting to look pretty good. Might just do one more, just cause. May as well do a bunch now, right? Well, it's easy and it's out. Then I'll let it dry for, I think it says half hour or so before I do my top coat. I keep moving the pieces around and setting them different ways so you can get the paint at different directions, and it's nice to have it out in the sunlight too. You can see spots you miss a lot easier in natural light. The trick is just keep turning the pieces, painting them from different angles. Like move the little fins inside the vents there. Yeah, it'll just look better the more time you take and the careful you are and the more you inspect it. Don't rush it. You gotta sit in this thing, so all you're gonna be doing is staring at this dash. You may as well get it painted right so that it's nice to look at. Got one of the most important pieces here, the dash, doing it white. Did a couple coats with the adhesion promoter. Then I did like 4 coats of primer just to make sure I covered all the original paint up. I'm gonna do like 12 coats of white so it looks nice and bright, and hopefully it works out. Let it dry a bit and do the top coat. I didn't get the one I wanted, but you should try and get the what is it? The UV protection one, yeah. Block out the sun. It'll last a lot longer, but yeah, I'll keep painting this. I'll show you guys when it's done, because the interior is all starting to get painted and it looks really cool. Or I think it will look cool, because yeah. Anytime you're painting, make sure you like walk around your piece a lot and get up there so you can see it from different angles. I've been painting this way and I've been painting this way, trying to coat everywhere, and then I was looking from over here. I noticed it's still looking a little gray from this direction, so now I'm going to paint this way. Try and get everything from that angle. Like in here, it's still a little gray. A little bit of primer there, a little bit there. There's like something I need to cover up. So yeah, just, you know, the more angles you paint from, definitely the better it's going to look, and just take your time, don't rush it. I painted a few spots that I didn't want to. There. Here. I didn't get in here good enough, and I gotta get rid of that. So I'm just gonna take some of the urethane or paint thinner or something, just wipe it off. But I didn't paint this. I know it looks kind of dumb. I'm hoping I don't regret it, but like the armrest, I didn't want to paint it because everybody on the internet kind of said that you'll wear through it pretty fast because your arm's always on it. So I just trying to leave this to match the armrest. So it might look really stupid, it might look fuck cool. Find out. This I don't have bolted in here yet. Just snapped it on there, see what it looks like. But yeah, I'm gonna clean that stuff up. Like a top coat. And yeah, keep on. So this is it without anything on it yet. Still not sure how I feel about the brown. If it doesn't look good with the console armrest piece, then I might just put like a TV there, a little screen, watch movies or something. That could be cool. But yeah, this is it so far. Try and build it in my spare room. See roughly what it looks like. Like it'll look way better once I put the fucking vents back on and stuff. Okay, so I got a bunch of stuff painted, and built myself a little mock-up, because this is what I do with my free time. I build little Fiero interiors in my guest bedroom. I haven't painted the speakers yet. I just put them there to make the holes look a little bit more presentable. Same with none of these are attached right now, but all the like the fake metal plastic cover things. I'm going to cut some new plastic pieces and just put them over this and do them like blue, the same color as the seats. That turned out awesome though. Oh man, it's hard to see when I film like this. Yeah, I think that thing or the speedometer and everything turned out just looking really good in black. Really happy with that. The armrest console thing, I didn't want to paint it because everyone told me that the paint just wears off and you gotta redo it, but like it just does not do with it being tan and the rest of the car being white. Like just, it looks so bad in my mind, so I'm definitely going to do something about that. Yeah, but that's it so far. I got my shift knob. I also tracked down the dude off eBay that made like Fiero steering wheels. So I'm gonna get like a custom blue one I think made for it. So I'll show you guys when that comes in. I'll show you my plastic covers that I'm gonna make, how I make them on my wife's laser table thing. She's got like 50 different colors of plastic, so like I should be able to make something pretty cool. I can even engrave it if I come up with like a picture, like an idea for a picture or something. But yeah, I'll keep you guys up to date on my build. I still have a few more things before winter hits that I should be able to do. Try and take it out for a rip somewhere, show you guys how sweet it is right now. Yeah, I'll keep on keeping on. Peace.